So the first thing is this. It's a must, brother, that you first know who you are. Now that sounds so minute, but it's very important. So on my last video, I made this comment. I said, people need to stop thinking of a God and start thinking as a God. See, for the last 27 years of your life, brother, the church has told you that you were made in the Creator's image, but they just didn't elaborate on that. See, right now, you walk like the common man. You talk like the common man. And your thinking is just like the common man. Brother, I've traveled the 7,000 miles to walk through the sands of Egypt. And I can tell you this, it wasn't for the exotic women. It wasn't because they had the best Ethiopian Yuragachefe. And it wasn't to take epic pictures by one of the 7 wonders of the world. Brother, the only reason I went over there was to obtain knowledge. Me and this brother were having a conversation the other day, and we were talking about, there are reasons they won't allow you to take pictures inside the pyramids. There's a reason why they don't want certain knowledge that's in the Middle East to get back to the West. And the reason is, brother, is because they don't want you to know who you are. Like I said before, you need to stop thinking of a God and start thinking as a God. But you have to understand that you can't say, now I have a knowledge of who I am on one hand by saying, hey, you know what? Now I fully understand that I am made in the image and the likeness of the Creator, right? You can't say that and then on the other hand say, you know what? All the things that are going on around me is this person's fault. This is a person's fault because of the man or because of this. You can't do both. You know what I'm saying? You have to fully understand that everything in your life was created by you and is a result of your thinking, brother. Brother, once you come into a certain knowledge of who you are, the first thing you have to understand is that it's all your fault. But that's a good thing, because what that says is that now you are in full control on what takes place going forward. The only thing needed at this point to create whatever type of life you want is to understand the difference between sight and vision. See, when you wake up in the morning, right, you go to work, you cut the television on, you're hearing about how the stock market is crashing, you're hearing how job cuts are about to take place, you hear about how cancer and AIDS and all these diseases are spreading, you hear about all that stuff. See, what you're observing that with is sight, right? Now, when you go to sleep at night, when you meditate, when you're walking in your daydreaming, and when it seems like you just left this planet for a minute, you're in a different realm. You're in what I call the real world, right? Sight versus vision. And the objective is it comes down to where you're putting your beliefs. Are you putting your beliefs on the earthly things that you're seeing, or are you putting your beliefs on the spiritual side of things that you're creating? Because that real world, what it really consists of is your imagination.